dom ema NDC for the 24-hour economy no omo the bill about parliament eye bill ebe secretariat ye ba be bie na sebio sa authority no make sure say 24-hour economy no akoso pepepe na aboa Ghana for ema indwuma mu ebie areho sema ewo mu nyina ne say NPP for ende almost original parliament say almost penny ema NDC for emfa 24-hour secretariat and authority no emma adanya almost who say emfa fa so bia ma. But this is the same NPP and the senior cockroach Afenyo-Markin minority fight propose creation of 24-hour economy secretariat, describing it as useless and unnecessary bureaucracy. And the 24-hour economy, no, NDC are ready. Say, oko around the nation, almost 38 satellite market, a 24-hour market. Almost prepared document the about parliament to say, sa 24-hour secretariat, a authority, and what say yes, see, na estate ekikanyoma bom, na ejuma no estate no, MPP for parliament, almost one tiasi, almost penny. And I'm saying, 24-hour economy na mo se John Mahama say or the ba mo na mo gina parliament say ewen mo MPP for ejina stage 24-hour economy no wen munya opportunity 24-hour economy no wen NDC for saba parliament say yeah the bill naba we are going to open a secretariat for 24-hour economy senior MPP for be a secretariat ma free SHS no na handle free SHS issues no NDC for say we need a secretariat purposely for 24-hour economy that will handle the affairs of 24-hour economy. Now you're starting rolling a policy no. NPP for say omon tiasi omon penny. NPP for more parliament and the kojo upon kroma sticker. Just say I feel na me shana me wajiri me. And I'm say na inkofu we e na yomo e jimi ana say ye Ghana for pay juma. 24-hour economy be economy ma amanfo nya access to ejuma ama enjuma abagana manipa enso ho aheha omo imeburu bebre wo Ghana they need jobs. All that we want you to do as parliamentarians am making mran say monje emran ntum secretariat ntum na 24-hour economy na aban to me activity if say John Mahama on to me sorry emfa ne pe enka say 24-hour economy na ejuma e was a parliament gitum na be ye mra. Yeah, they didn't so bedroom parliament. Say, I secretariat, no, dear neighbor, any penny into MPP for more parliament. Is a penny, and the correct could do upon Kruma sticker. Monha did your parliament. Monha.
The view, respectfully, that a 24-hour economy authority is totally unnecessary for the purposes of delivering a 24-hour economy. And we say this with great respect. We don't mean this in a disrespectful way. Mr. Speaker, 6 of the biggest cities that operate 24-hour economies, New York, Tokyo, London, Bangkok, Dubai, Berlin, none of them started off with a 24-hour economy authority. In fact, it's only London that has a commission years after the fact to attempt to support the functioning of a 24-hour economy. What this bill does, contrary to what it advertises to the youth in this country that the government promised a 24-hour economy and they've brought the law for the 24-hour economy, what this bill actually does is that it sets up a bureaucracy, an authority with a chief executive, an internal auditor, hundreds of staff, board. They're going to ask for a budget and spend. But with the greatest of respect, this authority does not deliver a 24-hour economy in any way. And so, Mr. Speaker, if anybody is under the illusion that what the government has done is to bring a bill that will give life to the 24-hour economy, we would like to serve notice, and notice is hereby served. This bill does not deliver a 24-hour economy. It only says upon Krumasum or catcher of Fasia before in Mebunua and the Omotugu Galam says so. A radi in Branco from Cosco be Jimmy for power. That would see na explanation na. Just a school and yama
MPP new. School nanga say MPP mu Jimmy. Kojo upon Kruma submission and say, "Oh, say Mr. Speaker, 24-hour economy na NDC de ban nyansenim. Secretariat and say authority na omode ban nyansenim ni nyina na say in Krobi ti say Bangkok akwaya kwasia. I of once say before say in Bangkok. A Krobi ti say New York City. In Krobi ti say China, Australia, omode 24-hour economy ni ba no. Ni eni bibi e friend authority. And as a secretariat. 24-hour economy no adentina Ghana there yes started 24-hour economy with a secretariat and an authority and now some saying to we no ayana a Jimmy and I say a dien now yawo what we call yawo adia friend National Health Insurance Authority, your Public Procurement Authority, your Ghana Standards Authority, your National Communication Authority. When there is an authority, what it does is it monitors and makes sure say it guides the policy implication, application. So policy na yadi baba tumuno. Here an office that will guide it, that will control it, that will make sure things are done the right way. Inti John Mahama mranopa. Na yamrani akase 24-hour economy ni entu ye hungum. There should be a secretariat. There should be an office that regulates the 24-hour economy. There should be a head. There should be a CEO who is in charge. And in our National Health Insurance Authority, there is a CEO. Other than say Ghana Health, Ghana Health Service for and handle everything about Ghana health. There's Ghana Health Service, but there's National Health Insurance Authority. Even your other sub authorities are, because what it does is it gives it more supervision role. What this authority does is a supervision role. They supervise the activities of the people who will be basically working and putting together the 24-hour economy. You can't just get up in the morning and say, I am rolling out 24-hour economy without any head or leadership that will direct it. And the kodo upon kruma, I sorry catch a Ghana for say, omo MPP for omo penny. Meme anya office bia ebe manage 24-hour economy no. Senya sika no be ko, senya ebe di sika na chi, senya ebe hu se nyoma no ekoyie, senya ebe tuma tene omo so omo penny, inti mema aban emfa 24-hour economy nimba. Into upon kruma gina parliament, catch a Ghana for say, ono ne MPP omo penny so. Meme emfa 24-hour economy bia mba. Hwani tisa tafreshu. Enkwasi asem se ya o. Nyanse bia ni omutirim because party no omo mudi ekire no omo agimi omo nwene how yatia na ekufor the free SHS say enkroma free SHS na ewo ho free SHS na e progressive from 2015 ekufor the by no so ono so de ne dia aba and obebi a free SHS secretariat no omo adwuma ne say. What was the job of the free SHS secretariat? Sanke Organa Education Service wo na ye ni Ministry of Education wo. Why did we put together free SHS secretariat? Because there was supposed to be an office that is dedicated to making sure the free SHS no sa policy no it has been implemented well. It is a we Jimmy na krom form do ban kan say omo ye Jimmy fo a and na obegina parliament as aka parliament for say MPP for yam penny. We are not going to agree because an authority is going to be established. And I say a secretariat is going to be established. And Amibusa say, Modi free SHS phone na mode ba na mubie free SHS secretariat no. Secretariat na eye kraba na say eye bentra. What was the work of the secretariat? Because there was Ghana Education Service and there was Ministry of Education. Why did you people, you antelopes, put together the free SHS secretariat? You see, omwe Jimmy, omuni munyansa. Kojo upon kruma ofo se yire before benye adwuma no ompe one de ne yemsa nkoten kran na jantra na oguso and jantra na oguso. You see, let me tell you what this government is doing is the best. You know why? Free SHS, the reason why until free SHS under MPP it collapsed and say there was no source of funding. Enti unim omu be a free SHS na omu be a secretariat no na sikeni wo. They did not think about how they were going to get money to fund free SHS. And then they for the call UK. I hear hard talking and say, how are you going to fund the free SHS? Or say the costing. The reason why free SHS and the MPP collapse and say, na omun gini sika, sene umbenye sika rane. Now, the Mahama administration doesn't want to make the same stupid mistake. So they need an authority. They need a secretariat that will, at the end of the day, make sure there are funds that will run the 24-hour economy. Because what the authority or secretariat does is say, it has an oversight responsibility on how the money is going to be disbursed, how they are going to track the money, how they are going to make sure they channel the money to the right places, the right people, the right occupations for it to yield results. Because you cannot just say 24-hour economy and throw money in the sky for people to be just taking and using. The secretariat or the authority, it is basically going to make sure they pay close attention to how the policy is run. Until you will need it. The reason why free SHS Eguye and the NPP was because there was no source of funding. Nobody was in charge. Nobody was directing it. It was just political talk. Now, Mungongo Tiestika, another foolish, germinating, arrogant grass cutter.
This document, Mr. Speaker, contains nothing. It's like medicine without a potent medicinal element. It's like taking water when you have infection. It's nothing.
That's right.
So, Mr. Speaker, all I want to say is that they should withdraw all these things, go back. They don't have to abuse the fact that they have numbers. They don't have to abuse the fact that they can pass anything they want. Posterity will ask them. The next generation will ask them, what did you use your numbers to do because you have power? This 24-hour economy, even though it's not a bad policy, they are not prepared. It has nothing good to offer us. There's nothing in it. It is empty. The authority they want to have, it hasn't nothing to do where you should think of authority.
That's right.
I'm surprised. Why are you jumping the gun? Because you have numbers. What is the ulterior motive behind this? Mr. Speaker, I would like to end here, but I'm advising them, if they take my advice, one day, Mr. Speaker, allow me to speak to you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
For the Matuabama Kwasiao, Aquarium Kwasima, Mumuza Stika say, National Cathedral Secretariat, what was its job? National Cathedral, no Secretariat, no Bieno, no more chick Kalawili, and answer Omotopano, Mumuye Nine. Mumuza NPP for say, National Cathedral, Funa, no Mobabisino, Mumuza National Cathedral, no Secretariat, no Mubia, National Cathedral Secretariat, no Juma no Muye. What was their job? More NPP for Jimmy, you always forget that your ass is dirty. Moto bon, ana de biama fe moto, namako jina sorry them, namu refu say, mo fe moto. National Cathedral Secretariat, no, what was the job for the National Cathedral Secretariat? Mu biesa omobeden. You are all foolish ingrates. Mundi munyansa, mumbu Ghana for. He shall also for the question about Parliament. Because the question here is, who jina Parliament? Eka say yembie National Cathedral Secretariat. National Cathedral na musi na wane benye juma ohaye. Na wane wo ishaya swa o benye juma National Cathedral aye. National Cathedral Secretariat na mujina Parliament eshem rasa yenye Secretariat no. Sika wa utise wion abejina kekan kwasi asem. Me see utise that's tie. Utise that's tie. Ochina betre radios na chechirem adikudienti ekufuado emenya National Cathedral Secretariat. 24-hour economy secretariat no penny. But National Cathedral Secretariat no pay. We nine. You are very foolish. You are very foolish people. 24-hour economy is ongoing in Ghana right now. Do you know how? The economy right now, as we sit in, and I say we are in no, even 24-hour economy, impossible. Now go and listen to the roads minister.
Mr. Speaker, the 24-hour economy is already in motion.
Yeah.
Mr. Speaker, the object of the bill, let me read paragraph 5. The object of the bill is to establish a 24-hour economy authority to ensure the integration, sustainable transformation of national system for economic production, supply chain, market and labor power development, and to provide related matters. Mr. Speaker, for you to have a clear synergy between the supply chain, you need good roads in this country. The whole point of the big push is to serve as a catalyst to address these things. So the 24-hour economy is not yet coming. It is already here being implemented. And Mr. Speaker, let me tell you this. There are contractors working under the big push who are currently working 24 hours to make sure that we meet these objectives.
Yeah.
I can show you where they are.
Yeah.
And the jobs we are talking about, the last time you were here, you said that the big push only creates menial jobs. When you have civil engineers, quantity surveyors, many people working for the rest of the big push project, you cannot say that the job of a civil engineer is not necessary. So indeed, thousands of jobs are already being created under this. And even after the building, there will be maintenance contract that will be carried on this, Mr. Speaker. So I just want colleagues to understand, since Mr. Honorable Speaker says that he's not against it, this is what you do. And let me tell you, when we were sitting, where you were sitting, we opposed things, but tell me one of the things we opposed that did not come to pass that we were right. Mr. Speaker.
This is wisdom. 24-hour economy. And the Unam Ghana, every place is under construction. Ekrubia, Anajukra na Ejume Koso. And all kind of civil engineers, road contractors, DN. Mudebia Musada Mukem, 24-hour economy, no more. Yadi Aba Parliament is not moving to in Kwasia for number one, NAPCO Secretariat, NAPCO. NAPCO, number one, NAPCO Secretariat, in Kwasia 4. Number one, NAPCO Secretariat. Number one, National Cathedral Secretariat. Mon Kwasia 4, Majimi. Now, NAPCO Secretariat, you remember no more. You don't want the NAPCO for almost 9 months. Obiani Ghana, NAPCO for the Juma. Mubie, NAPCO Secretariat, National Cathedral Secretariat. Mubie na Abanwe Bane, ebe cancel National Cathedral Secretariat. NDC for ebe cancel here. There was National Cathedral Secretariat. And John Mahama administration, dissolved that secretariat. One of the two of who was paying those idiots? And what was the job of the secretariat? Kusi buating. Sa akwana wa yire se apemba yire no. Akwana wa yire se koko aseba yire. Kwasi ampe na oso esofo no. Eno way. Tama na ba omi vice president. Kwasi ampe we ni nam nipa ni so se wansana. Ne ho den sa asoba yire. Kwasi ampe oso esofo. And then commission ni na way. Kusi buating se kusi dia ndian ya friend saying. Sa kwasi ampe no way. Ya tena Ghana ni ama nipa phone tantan kitinkiti bi. Oshe na I say eya mponchi bini ni area so na adani nipa. Na sofo besiaba why they bontia no nam Ghana nkwasi ade. Kusi buating way. And we sit in this country and we allow the NPP to fool every single day. Why are you rejecting the 24-hour economy? The government has a plan. There should be an authority that will make sure say obe monitor 24-hour economy well, and nobody can stop it. NPP for Majimi. Hey, Ochina, Omasa Kotina radio so Omoni Omonkwasi Afono TikTok no and 24-hour economy na. And so a Jimmy for way say a beer 24-hour economy na of first yerebi you tam go omunumu no red. Eya galam say kojo pon kroma po no ohwe no wan kran. Omunya benya dwuma ye under 24-hour economy. Saa de wengo kan kire eye of asefo. Otinka no gan kwasasem. Iti wo hwe me free of ase yerebi a. Kojo pon kroma say ye bebie office ma 24-hour economy na start on pene. Sa woti ofuase ayirebi a ye bebie secretariat ama 24-hour economy na start ema wenye dwuma ye o say National Cathedral Secretariat no de ba ne de ye NAPCO Secretariat na omombre so de ba ne ye na ende John Mahama the 24-hour economy secretariat ba ama bebie dwuma mo amowo ofuase ayirebi enye dwuma ye kojo pon kroma gina nkran wabobɔ ne kɔti ahye eye de pansim se ompene wedwa obodam enhia yesofo mo amu pe adwuma ye ma abandon sika be hye modwumam ma modwuma bie 24-hour economy a John Mahama kan no mo nhia yesofo a mo nya adwuma ye a mo ni da so no sika aye ne tika kaka se pito kra ni ti se pito kra ogina nkran ni tumfifire ne ba ma ketekete etietie so ompene yatia na eye bantama MP asenso bo acha ne fuse akatoa bag asenso bo acha ne fuse akatoa bag ye de eye big push ba kuma say expressway also onpe kesa mu de se mu ya beifu o se ye nemu o se ya bomudua o munim nyansa impuntu ba mompe Jack faman konforo no mu under MPP they had an ambassador we free SHS ambassador free really Jacopo Emma na car so free SHS ambassador we away free SHS ambassador we away Omotam car pick up ma obi say or a free SHS ambassador. Sa free SHS ambassador we can away can away. Mutumi F Abrantia say or ye free SHS ambassador. Free SHS secretariat for Tamka. Mami Agilajin and Aquasibia and Cassette me dadamo. Ambassador we away. Sa free SHS ambassador we away. Sa ambassador we. Free SHS ambassador. Ministry of Education. Donated by Get Fund. Free SHS ambassador we away. Sa ambassador we away. MPP what's your name? Me say me busa question do. Me busa sticker. Me busa MPP for. Mo se mon pe eye 24-hour secretariat. Mon pe 24-hour authority. Me say free SHS no mutumi be secretariat e ma ambassador car. The free SHS ambassador no away. Mon free friend mon ko hwe no mame. Your friend is saying Rahim Banda. Rahim Banda, yes, so your actor. Monko friend them say car no way. Or you better the ma free SHS. Your tam car man so your ambassador. A day no mo share the money. Yes, your friend Rahim Banda. Monko fa nemra. Mo MPP for mo ya nsema be ka kire bro. Mo Jimmy brutal mo. Rahim Banda den nsa to the bema so obeje ka akotwi. Wa cross them sa e no that machine so wey. They say kwa waton kura kwa koto eye opel bi atwi. Waton da o de kwa koto eyi Honda CRV otim LED girls. Munya free SHS ambassador nyina etam kama no. Rahim we de enya se bitawo asam na aba ne aba odi wom. I like you but you know what this one they I for use you. Rahim so this one no be personal. Abi matakam we say your name come up so I just for link it with you. You know, say, Ashada, we are go bring your picture. I don't want to embarrass you or anything. I beg. But we did on the same level. I beg. This not be personal. No malice. I did for you. I just don't want to explain things to people. Rahim, free SHS work and away. Mama ambassador pick up. You say, what tongue go to a Opel Vectra. Some way Jimmy, more MPP for. And the most of Penebujina Parliament, Mutietium. Aden akojo pon kuma se ne to aso nsuo inti on tiase free SHS and adien and yetna Ghana metumi me say na nkofo we na mo bodama na and there's a story for you me say hu ye story for you me say hu ye Rahim you unsa free ho now you be man why you take your hand put that in top now another story I was system nim you see eyi kojo kofi ofosun kansa wo posti abozege hwedefu yesi abozege ko UK endra ende akohuno na economist teacher papa we na ye problem in Ghana sabroni we Dr. Mahmoud Baumia is one of my 3 most brilliant students and the teacher we they were born papa broni we na nkasa ultimate so depression hebe bia ne time ne belt bo Professor Paul Collier wa bon wan kasa wo na osensene sa kodu we de ma ye Collier problem e fam 8 years ni nyina no enkwase asema ye tete nyina no e ye wo Collier na kaka sa asem chi akwa we wo kwa osonko photocopy no aba wo kwa osonko photocopy no aba na what she say robot we dia breye wo di ma dey oba Ghana. Do you know the damage this guy has caused us? Collier, you live in the UK and you just planted a very dangerous seed. You are one of the worst economists. In fact, if you are the one who taught this guy, then you have done us a big disservice. You are an ungrateful teacher. This is the same guy who was trying to defend when the fundamentals are weak. The exchange rate will expose you in a reverse angle. This is your student. This guy is your student, Collier. You call this your student? This thing is an embarrassment. It was made in Russia. It is not human, Collier. You have wasted your time. When they brought it to you, it had been formatted. It has been formatted. This guy is not human. Collier, you were teaching a robot. Collier, all along you thought it was a woman who gave birth to this thing. It is not a human being. Our problem, Collier, you are the problem. You have cost us a lot. And anytime I get the opportunity to meet you, I will tell you in your face that you have done Ghana a great disservice. You basically trained a robot to come and basically mess up our economy. You have no right to even take a picture with this robot and tell us that he was one of your best students. Then one of your worst students will be a national bomb. This guy, this thing, this robot is one of your best students. Come to Ghana and see his terminal report. Collier, this guy, see his stomach now. When you were leaving him, see his stomach. Collier, maybe you don't know. Let me show you this video. These are some of the things he was doing in Ghana.
The lives of the people of Agbogboloshi matter as much as the lives of the people of East Legon or cantonments. Enti, yeba hano, yebesi toilets, amamu. Yebesi toilets. In all, yebesi 8-unit toilets, 4 8-unit toilets, 32 toilets in all, among the people of Agbogboloshi. Usorina uko toilet, uya ubejari enyasa. Ubejari.
Mr. Collier, do you know what he was saying? You taught this guy economics. And you're telling us today he was one of your best students. Let me tell you what he went to Ghana to do. He decided not to talk about economics again. He was talking about poop, shit, nanchong. Do you know what he was saying in the video? He was telling Ghanaians. He was actually asking them a question and was expecting an answer which was inevitable. He asked them, when you shit, after you shit, do you take a bath? That was what your student, was asking Ghanaians on the campaign stage. He was asking Ghanaians, citizens of Ghana, that when they take a shit, when they poop, when they, at the end of the day, brutalize, do they take a bath after? That is your student. That is the economics you taught. That is what you are saying, your best student. This is the thing. We talk to you this white way, you don't understand. You actually trained a robot. He never applied the economics. This guy is a 1932 Russian-made Corvette robot. He was in Ghana asking us Ghanaians that after we take a poop, after we shit, after we nanchon, after we buntolize, do we bath? Do we bath? That means he wanted to know if we will wash our asses. The biggest insult, your student, this thing, Mr. Collier, this is what you have created. God is going to ask you. On Judgment Day, God is going to ask you. And this is the pain you have caused Ghanaians. Creating a robot out of nothing to come and disrespect we, the citizens of Ghana. Listen to him again. He was talking about toilets.
The lives of the people of Agbogboloshi matter as much as the lives of the people of East Legon or cantonments. Enti, yeba hano, yebesi toilets, amamu. Yebesi toilets. In all, yebesi 8-unit toilets, 4 8-unit toilets, 32 toilets in all, among the people of Agbogboloshi. Usorina uko toilet, uya ubejari enyasa. Ubejari.
Atinga could not apply the economics. 8-unit, 4 8-unit toilets making 32. And then he basically sat back, lowered his shoulder, looked on the script and asked Ghanaians that after we take a shit, after we take a buntolize, after we poop, do we take a shower? One of the most disrespectful statements from your student. He was basically telling us that when we take a shit, we don't clean our asses. That's what he was telling us, Mr. Collier. And this thing, you said you trained this thing. Are you not ashamed of telling the world that this guy was this robot was one of your best students? Are you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed, sir? This guy you taught economics ended up preaching toilet. Toilet. In my language, it's called a bini. A bini is what he specialized in. And today you are not ashamed to just take a picture with this robot, outdated robot. It has not been updated for about 16 years. Still using Pentium 1.2. Mr. Collier, you have disrespected the people of Ghana. You need to send us a very strong worded apology. What you are standing with is a robot. It's a malfunction robot. It cannot do anything better for us as a people. Do not endorse robot that you cannot update. He preaches about toilet. Mr. Collier, T-O-I-L-E-T, toilet. Like the French would say toilet. Je suis a toilet. This is an embarrassment and a disgrace. He asked us Ghanaians, including all our forefathers, our mothers, sisters, and fathers, that when we take a poop, when we shit, do we care to take a shower? It was a question, rhetorical one. Indirectly, he was telling us that, are we stupid not to take a shower after we take a poop? Mr. Collier, with all due respect to you, sir, do not affiliate, associate, or try to coordinate or implement or disassociate anything with this robot. It is an embarrassment.